Hi family, welcome to my home renovation series. This is a series where I turn my dream house into my dream home. For these specific videos, I am tackling the kitchen. I have posted a few videos of the kitchen, so if you haven't seen them, please click the videos below so you can check them out and so you can also catch on. So this is what the original kitchen used to look like. It was beautiful, but it was very builder grade. So I decided to add my own twist to it so I can give it more of this kind of look. So with that said, this is where we left off last time. We started to put in the custom cabinets over the original cabinets to fill in the gap. That was my main goal and concern for this kitchen. After that, we started to do some demolition. We took out the old tiles and the old countertops and replaced them with brand new ones. Then we picked out the paint color for the new cabinet. We picked out some appliances. We also installed some under cabinet lighting. We replaced the trash can with a newer, fancier, and more functional one. And we also created a big, beautiful waterfall island in the kitchen. In today's video, we are going to be doing the final touches to complete this project, and then I'll finally be doing a kitchen reveal so you can see the entire kitchen, and I'll also be telling you a lot more details on how I was able to cut some costs with this project. Alright family, welcome back to the video. So I actually added another project to the already long project. Since I already had the guys here, I decided to change the fan in my two-story living room with a beautiful chandelier. So the guys are here today, so they're going to be installing it. This is the box of the chandelier. This chandelier is from Homery. You guys know that I've worked with Homery a lot. This video is not sponsored, but I actually got the light from Homery. I really like them. So anyway, this is the chandelier. He's just opening the box, but one thing I noticed immediately after the box was open was that the chandelier actually looks more rose gold than regular gold. You guys know that my accent, I guess, colors for my metals are gold. I wanted to have all of my lightings and all of my other metals gold. But as you know, when you order stuff online, it looks one way, but then when it comes, it's another way. So I think I chose rose gold instead of choosing gold. Anyway, let's just get into the process so you guys can see what happened. So he did go ahead and take out the old fan. This is actually what the old, I guess, fan looked like. It was functional, it was really nice, but it was just really simple. I wanted something that stands out a little more, so I decided to install the chandelier. This is what the chandelier looked like after it was installed. If we're being honest, I really didn't like it. I like the light itself. I just don't like the fact that the gold does not match the rest of the gold in the house. So this is something I'm going to be fixing. But anyway, let's get back to the kitchen. I'll keep you guys updated on the chandelier. But yes, these are the kitchen cabinets. They're being put in now. The top cabinets, I should say. And I think where we left off last time was that all of the cabinets were installed. So I just found this clip and I don't remember showing you guys, and I don't remember telling you guys this either, but the cabinets were actually measured and they were custom built to fit the space that I had or have. And Jeffrey, who is the contractor, the one with the gray shirt, he was the one who built it in his garage, and then he brought it here and fit it in. So this is the one side, which is the bigger side, and then this is the other side, the smaller side. So once all of the cabinets were put in, again, we made a room here so that they can spray it to match the old cabinets. And as I told you guys, they took out all of the old cabinet doors, and then they sprayed them, and they also sprayed the new one to match the old one. And this process took about 3 days. And once the cabinet doors were drying, he did go ahead and install the lights. So this is what the indoor cabinet lights and the under cabinet lights look like. As you can see, this side has not been done, but this side is done. And it's actually powered by a remote. So we can control it by the remote. We can make it brighter, dimmer, all of that. So anyway, this is the next day. Jeffrey is back, and now he's adding the upper cabinet doors. So this is what it looks like. He's doing this side first, and then he's going to go back and do the other side. While he's doing that, Brandon, who is the painter, he's back and he's installing or reinstalling the cabinet doors. So anyway, these are the cabinet doors. This is what they look like close up. As you can see there, Brandon is putting back again the old cabinet doors, and he's also going to put the handles back, and he's the one who's also going to put the top cabinet handles on as well. I don't know if I told you guys this already. The doors are being installed, and then the glass is going to be installed later. So this is what you see here, and you can see some wood still peeking through. He's going to go ahead and paint those as well. So again, this is a process. The painting process took maybe off and on, I want to say about 2 weeks. Okay. The sink, you guys know that we did install a new faucet. I don't remember if I put it in the last video, but if you missed it, here it is. We have a brand new faucet, and it's sensored, and you don't have to really turn it on. You can just wave your hands in front of it. It comes on, and you can pull it down and spray and do all of the good stuff. So I love, love, love the new faucet. Moving on to another part of the kitchen. As you can see, all the doors have been put on and all the handles have been put on. And we actually started using the kitchen. So I'm super excited about this. This was our old system of trash can. We had this beautiful trash can here. All you had to do was step on it and put the trash in. However, it was taking up a lot of the space in the kitchen, and it just didn't look as neat as I wanted it to look. So I decided to install a trash can system in one of the drawer, and we did that. So taking out the old trash can, we're going to put that in the garage. That's going to be very useful in the garage. But this is what our new trash can looks like now. Now we have a pull out trash can, and we have 2 cans in there, and all we have to do is pull it out, put the trash in, and shut it back up. It's a really, really nice, simple to use, and I really, really like how it turned out. We used to just have a drawer there, and it really didn't serve a lot of purpose, but now it looks so much better and it's more functional. And like I said, the old trash can was sitting in front of that drawer anyway, so we didn't really use it much. But now that it's gone, we have more space. We can take out both trash cans. We can use one as a recycling bin, and we can use one as a trash can, or we can use both as trash cans. It's really, really easy. The difference is you don't step on this to get the trash in. You have to pull it out. However, it just fits so much better into the, into the function of the kitchen. So I like this way, way better. So this is another thing I wanted to show you all. We had some issues with the ceiling up in the kitchen. So I decided to throw that in as well for the guys to fix that. So you can see that they already started the process. They're going to redesign it, repaint it so that it can match everything else. Okay, family, this is what the new cabinets look like. As you can see, all of the glasses have been installed. All of the doors have been installed, and the handles have been installed. The light has been installed as well, but this is what it looks like close up without the lights turned on. Again, please ignore that little ceiling patch. We're going to fix that later. But again, this is what, the cabinets look like. I really, really like it. We don't have that dead space there anymore. If we're being honest, I only did this for the aesthetics. But we now have more storage if we wanted to store something, or we can use it as a decorative spot as well. So I really, really love it. Love the way it turned out. One thing I wanted to show you guys is this is a fairly new refrigerator. When I purchased the house, there was a refrigerator here, but I wanted something a little darker. And so I got this, and then I used the old one in my Airbnb. But I started to notice that there were some peeling at the bottom, and this is a brand new refrigerator. And I realized that I never took the plastic off. So the peeling that I was seeing was actually from the plastic on the refrigerator that I never took off. So that is what I'm doing now. It was covering the entire refrigerator. I guess I took some off, but just forgot to do the bottom part and, the side parts. And I was really upset, and I always told myself I was going to call the company. I'm glad I didn't, because I just was going to sound so stupid. So I'm glad I figured it out. And again, that's what I'm doing here. I'm pulling the plastic off to reveal the actual refrigerator and get rid of that, pilling that made it look like the refrigerator was old or it was pilling. All right, so now that I have my kitchen back, the project is not completely done. There are still a few things that needs to be done, but now the kitchen is functional again. So I did go ahead and do a little bit of grocery shopping, and I wanted to share with you all some of the things that I got. Nadia drinks a cup of milk every single morning, so we always have to have milk on hand. I'm actually traveling in a few days, and so I only got the smaller jug of milk. I always drink cranberry juice, so I got me a jug of cranberry juice. Nadia loves apple juice. We got some salad. We got some bacon. I got my kombucha. Love kombucha. If you haven't tried it before, please try it. It is just a fermented drink with apple cider and I forget what else is in it, but this is really, really good if you sometimes suffer with gut issues. It has a lot of good probiotics in it. It's basically a probiotic drink from what I heard, and it really, really helps regulate your gut a little bit. But I always get the low sodium bacon. It tastes really, 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 really good, even better than the one with sodium because it's less salty. I also got some crab legs. Love seafood, one of my favorite foods. So shrimp, crab leg, fish, all of those my favorite. I do drink coffee every morning, so instead of using sugar, I use honey, and I usually use 100% honey, but sometimes it's really hard to find, and so I just use the one from Aldi. We have an Aldi's close to my neighborhood, and when I tell you they have the best stuff and their prices on grocery can literally not be beat, okay? And this is not sponsored either. Every time I need to just grab some quick grocery, I always go to Aldi's. I can save a lot of money and I can still get some really, really good stuff. So no shame in my game at all. I shop at Aldi. I know how to save money and I know how to use my money, and that's what I do, okay? So anyway, the kitchen is not completely done. I'm gonna do a full kitchen tour once everything is done. I'm going to show you guys the chandelier as well, and I'm going to show you everything that was done in the kitchen. So leave your questions in the comment section down below. These are the guys that came back to patch that little spot that I was telling you about in the kitchen, and they are just, again, they're patching it up. Look at your niece. She's putting away her snack. She's putting away the trash from her snack. This is a quick look of how the kitchen looks as of now. Again, I'll do a quick little tour and then I'll give you guys the final reveal of the kitchen, so stick around for that. I'm also redoing my dining room, so stick around for that as well. That's going to be a video coming up very soon as well. All right, family. Thank you all again so much for watching. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.